Ooh, that's hot. Hello, welcome back to my channel, the Ursa Tribrid. I'm your host, Ursa Tribrid. So they are just wanting me to do some channeled reading tonight. It's basically whatever comes out, that's the strongest energy. Yahoo. We got channeled songs. So what should we start with tonight? It's whatever comes out, but what exactly should we start with tonight? Strongest energy, what should we start with tonight? Sorry if that was loud again. If you ever see me grab the box, just know that it's going to shake. I'm going to try to make sure that it doesn't get too close to the mic, but it is what it is. Got summer. Some of that Taurus. Dates. So so should I start it off with hello, thank you for the like. Should I start off with dating life, like love life? Okay, so they want me to start with dating, love life. Okay. So it's whatever comes out. So for strongest energy, for love life, dating, what are the signs that we are dealing with? Again, this could be yours, it could be theirs. Put it where it resonates. It could be referring to somebody you know, if you know about a specific situation. Scorpio, Aries. 10th house, Capricorn. Another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Zodiac sign of the Ox. Hit the dates. Focus. There we go. Zodiac sign of the Rat. And Chinese zodiac of the Rabbits. Bottom of the deck, it's water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. That was the signs that you're dealing with. Now we'll kind of get into exactly who they are. Who are they dealing with? When it comes to love and date life. Bottom of the deck, somebody can be pear-shaped, so thicker on the bottom, smaller at the top. Somebody could be having shaman ancestry, or just spiritual in some sense, or religious. Somebody could be taller, somebody could be 5 foot and above. Somebody could be thick, somebody could have some bedroom eyes. Fit. with below average, I mean that could be IQ, that could be just looks compared to the people that you probably date on a regular basis. Like this person could be below the average that you're normally dating. It doesn't necessarily have to be just below average, like in a whole poll, just maybe like compared to who you normally date. Somebody could be giant, like maybe just, you know, a giant person. We got chubby here, so they could be tall and like huge, or somebody could just be, you know, tall, chubby. Somebody can have a beautiful smile. Somebody can also have dark features, hair, skin, or eyes. I'm here and go through one more time. These are okay. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, so I'm here and like go through one more time. All right. Weight gain, weight loss. Somebody could be gaining muscle. Somebody could be losing, you know, fat, or vice versa. Age gap up to 20 years or 20 plus years. We also got freckles at the bottom of the deck. Supernatural being. Again, that's a shaman ancestry. Get some channeled songs. And then we're going to go into my other decks. Aaliyah, Are You That Somebody is playing right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have end the relationship and contracts that have run their course. You'll find one. 99. So end of the relationship and contracts that have run their course. Something better is on its way. Usually if you pour just into yourself, they will, because I've been single for the same amount of years. Try not, well, more like 5. I've been single for 5. Okay, so, but like for that reason right there, like the more you just pour into yourself, the sooner that will come along. So that's what I've been finding out, because the more you try to like chase after something or whatever, or try to like look for it, you're not going to find it. It's annoying, actually. So it's always that whole saying, like as soon as you stop looking for something, it finds you. All right, so we have John Mayer, Body is a Wonderland, wants to explore your body. We have Sarah McLachlan, In the Arms of an Angel, and Free by K-Pop Demon Hunters. 111, speak with integrity and follow through with what you want to create. 333, use your words to build a better world for all. Trust that you have luck on your side. 444, take responsibility for your learning and progress. Being the first at something gives you the spotlight to illuminate the path for others. And then we have 66, which is arrange your life for maximum satisfaction and enjoyment. Okay, we'll get something on locations here. There are things like garage or shed or something like that. So something about that could be significant. Like maybe you have a studio in a garage or a shed or some shit like that. Who knows? Location, please. All right, we got Midwest. That could be Midwest in like your county, your state, or like the actual country. We have Europe, Southwest, again, same thing with Midwest, new state, this desert, somebody can live in the desert or was born in the desert, somebody can be born in these areas or live in these areas now. South America, new continent, plain lands, that's kind of close to the Midwest there, or it is the Midwest. We got ocean and neighboring country. This, I'm also getting like, I'm getting something about like borders. So like, even if you're in like the same, because, okay, like, so like how North America is with like Canada and then Mexico, it could be like neighboring country like that. Or it can actually be a neighboring country like in Europe or South America or some shit like that. And also we got new state, ocean. Somebody could be moving. No, not that one. Not that. Whoa. Wait. No. Listen. No. Listen. No. You didn't want nothing to do with me until I came over here. I tried to give you love and everything. You just walked away. So no, we're not doing that. Somebody, that could be significant. Somebody could be trying to show somebody love, and then the second you pull away, all of a sudden they want to be like, oh, but wait, I love you. Come here. Give me some cuddles or something. And you're like, no, bitch. What the fuck? Like, keep that same energy. You want to move, but you don't know where or when. All right, show me yes. Show me no, please. Okay. Am I speaking to the All High Almighty? Am I speaking to Jesus Christ? Am I speaking to anyone else other than the two of you? Should Nana Yorkie move? No. She should stay where she's at. Okay. Like, can you give us something on her, like, dating life, like where she could possibly meet a good man? How about that? Where can Yorkie Nana meet a good man? Give you a quick fight to figure out where you can find a good man, Yorkie Nana. Show me yes. Show me no. Do I need to pull out any more letters? No. Okay, so we got money, finances, something about flexibility or being adaptable with your finances, or something about finances. I'm kind of getting like your thoughts and feelings on money. Like something needs to change when it comes to how you feel and your thought process on money. I'm getting something about is it a Sigma or Sigma? Sigma male? Hold on one second. Is it Sigma? A lone wolf, independent, highly sufficient, and successful. Unlike traditional alpha males who seek leadership and status within a group, Sigma males deliberately operate outside conventional social hierarchies. Oh, this might. Okay, so this is like. Okay, so this is their thoughts and feel. Okay, Sigmas reject traditional dominance hierarchies, refusing to play the social status game. They prioritize personal freedom, autonomy, and internal standards over external validation. So this is all right. They're kind of giving you an idea of what this guy would be like. Okay, like what to look out for. While they are highly capable and confident, they generally have a small, carefully chosen circle of friends and prefer solitude. Because I'm seeing Sigma here. And then I saw the male. Because I was seeing MAIL, like maybe it's like a mailman, maybe he works for a post office. I'm seeing something about Bud Light. Something about a sports pub. I'm getting like this is a guy's guy type deal. Like I'm also getting distinguished. I'm seeing shy. We got tavern shy. This guy could be shy, or you could be shy. Okay, now this guy also could be in the lines of like, because I'm getting AA, so maybe Alcoholics Anonymous. Because with the Bud Light and stuff, maybe he's like getting out of that and he's going into AA or has been in AA for a while. I'm getting the small dog, but I'm pretty sure you're the one, the small dog, or they could have a small dog. Something about a dog park as well. You both might have dogs. You might meet at the dog park. Something about bumming a cigarette. But yeah, that's what it's giving me. That's what I'm seeing in here. Yeah, thank you for both of the 2 likes. All right, the strongest energy when it comes to dating. What can you tell me that's the strongest energy that will come out for dating? So we got the signs and everything. Male, Pisces anywhere, strongest in their chart. I mean, this is a love reading, so somebody could have a strong Venus Pisces. There's 3. Question. I'm seeing the name Kevin. I'm also seeing the song, Call Me When You're Sober from Evanescence. Because I'm seeing evanescence and then I'm seeing CS, and that's calming when you're sober. That's what I'm getting. Something about Eskimo. Somebody wants to give somebody Eskimo kisses, or somebody does Eskimo kisses. We got Sue. I was talking about the channeled song Free from K-Pop Demon Hunters, and now that's playing right now. Something about evening scene. Sven, 7. Okay. Can we get some names? Can we get some names? I mean, we already got the name Kevin. But let's see, and Sue. And let's see what other names we can get. We got Scorpio, Pluto, which is also about Scorpio, Virgo. We got Sean, Miles, Rumi, or somebody might play Rummy. I'm getting something about also a runny nose. Somebody might have a runny nose. I'm hearing Frank. Something about New Jersey. I'm getting something about surf and turf. Noodles. Jim. I'm getting something about Jim Bros. Rudy. Ruby. I'm hearing something about Rush Hour. Like the actual movie. Somebody could be black. Somebody could be Asian. Somebody could be undercover cop. Somebody could be about and just be a cop. Or something like that. Or like there was gangs too, so somebody could also be in a gang. Something about I'm getting like sundown or horseshoe. So somebody sundown. I mean, like that could be Wild Wild West, or with the horseshoe, it can be somebody could be Celtic, or somebody who lives on a farm or works on a farm. Sunny. I'm getting rain or shine, so it could be raining where you're at, and then it's now all sunshiny. Something about a sundress. I'm hearing somebody wants to see you in a sundress. Something about sexy legs. I'm also getting something about a frenemy. So there's somebody in your circle that you can't trust. Okay. Again, the signs that came out were Virgo, Scorpio, and Leo. I mean, somebody could just be a water sign, earth sign, or a fire sign. Or, yeah, water, earth, and fire. Yeah. What about this frenemy? What about this frenemy? Do you want us to know? Again, if you see me grab the box, just be prepared that I'm going to shake it. Okay, there's communication, Mercury. Somebody could also be a Gemini. You could be Gemini, Sag, 5, Leo. I'm seeing STD. Again, if you need clarification on this, shoot me an email to let me know. They like, especially if you don't want it to be all public and shit. So dogma, somebody's stuck in a specific way of thinking. So something about STD. Somebody could also be the Chinese zodiac of the dog. Okay, now I'm getting foam. So like a dog, you know, when they're rabid or mad, they could be foaming at the mouth about something. So somebody could be finding out they probably have an STD and they are pissed. Especially if they found out, say if this is a friend group, right? And within this friend group, okay, let's say this is your friend group, right? And we'll do these. So so we'll do this. We have your two friends that you can trust. There's you, and then there's this person that you're not really sure about. And at one point in time, you found out that they have some type of STD. And this person is single. You know this person to be single, but you also know this person to sleep around and stuff like that. And you are over here with your girl, right? Or boy, whatever. Flip it where it needs to go. And then all of a sudden you find out you're burning and you get tested and you find out it's the same thing that this motherfucker had not too long ago. It could be something like that. And be like, so that means there's a possibility that this bitch slept with him or girl slept with her or whatever. You know, put it where it needs to go. So somebody could be finding out they had the same thing that their friend had probably a while back. And now they're just now finding out that they have it. It could be something like that. All right. What else about their dating and love life do they need to know? Strongest energies, please. I need to get more incense. Where's my lighter? There it is. My email is in the description box if you need to email me. Damn. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to get it to like be red and shit. There it goes. Okay. So what else about their dating life do they need to know? I'm hearing something like crush, but we'll see if it comes out. If it comes out, then we'll do it. But I'm hearing something about a crush. Scorpio, Sag. Do I need to pull out any more letters? Yes. I'm also with the numbers here, 78 or 87 could be significant. Somebody could be born in this day year. We have the number 2. Capricorn. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? No. Okay, so it's not saying crush, but it is saying hidden or is it love? So somebody has a hidden love for someone, it looks like. That's what it looks like. There's like a hidden love somewhere. So, okay, so they want to talk about some type of hidden love. We also have knights. So something about knights. Staring. I'm getting something about staring or like starry. All right, so starry. Oh, okay. Somebody, okay, there's a hidden love, so it's like starry-eyed. Somebody's like starry-eyed to somebody, or they could be seeing somebody as a big star, or somebody is a big star, or it has a hidden love for a big star. I'm also seeing something about 69. Something with travel. I'm also picking up like I was getting something like what, like staring or watching at night. Okay. So with that, let's get into a little bit more of the spicy side of what about this hidden love. All right, so what about this hidden love? What about this hidden love? What about this hidden love? You're like a song I can't get out of my head. Bottom of the deck, would you roleplay cosplay with me? Anything else? I'm getting that song from Kylie Minogue. I just can't get you out of my head. Oh, your love is all I think about. All right, we also have, I think of you having my first child. I want to see you in lace lingerie. I could be having the absolute worst day, but seeing you, hearing your voice makes it better. And we got multiple times a night. And bottom of the deck is how I think of you having my first child. Behind that, I want to feel your hands all over me. You make me feel like a kid again. Let's get into oh yeah, this is another who it is deck. Sorry. This is another who it is deck. Who is it that you might be dealing with? Somebody could be on, I mean, it was in reverse, so somebody could not be in this time frame, but somebody could be in this time frame right now. So that could be synced with this energy. We got butcher, baker, candlestick maker. Somebody could probably work at a grocery store. We got baby mama, baby daddy. This could be you or them. Somebody could be baby mama, baby daddy, or with that, having my first child, somebody could want to be your baby mama, baby daddy again. We got fighter. Somebody could be a fighter. We got secret admirer, cheating, cheater. I mean, when you find the person you really want to be with, you wouldn't want to do that to them at all. So just saying. Witch, a white witch, somebody could be that. Somebody could be a lover. Somebody could see somebody as very witchy. We got emperor, Viking. Somebody could have that type of time frame. A bodybuilder, so like the big hulking Viking type bodybuilder, or just, somebody could just be a bodybuilder. We have frat boy. Take it how it resonates. Okay. What about their love life did they need to know when it comes to this hidden love? This hidden love, what do they need to know? Goodness. We got Cancer on the bottom of that deck. What do they need to know about this hidden love, hidden crush? The bottom of this deck is the Ten of Swords. Don't speak what you're thinking. So what we need to know about this secret hidden love of yours. Whether this is about you or this is you about somebody else. We're going to kind of figure that out. All right, so about this, you can either be in your head about them, or they can be in your head, because like it's giving me living rent free in somebody's head. Somebody can think of somebody as very like ethereal or like siren-y, mermaid energy. We got the puppet master. It was in reverse. I mean, they could also see, like, they could just not be manipulative or at all. Like, it's just like, like this is not somebody who's going to sit here and toy with you. Or this is like, hopefully this is not you wanting to be like with them. But again, it came in reverse. So this is giving me like they're not manipulative, or they dealt with people who were manipulative. Like that were trying to put them in that type of energy, like trying to hurt them a lot. They could have been abused, whether by like a family member or like their boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever. TikTok running out of time. Somebody probably doesn't have a whole lot of time left. Probably in the sense of like trying to get a hold of this person or communicate. They're running out of time. Because like if you don't do it, somebody else is going to end up doing it. And that's going to piss you off. And oh well. We also got Cardinal. Somebody could be a cardinal sign of Aries, Libra, Capricorn, or Cancer. We have South. Somebody could live the south of you, or it could be just from the south. We got Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Somebody could be very kind. With Uranus, innovation, Aquarius, Scorpio. Somebody could be very intellectual or just innovative in the way that they think and do things. With Aura Shield activating, when I made this card, I was getting, I was kind of watching a reel, like a short with Bella on Twilight doing her whole little aura bubble thing, pushing it outward and stuff and protecting everyone. So that's how I came along with this one here. So you could see this person as being highly protected, or knowing that if you're in their vicinity, you will also be protected. You can also know that this person is, your twin, like the yin to your yang, the Bonnie to your Clyde, the Harley to your Joker, or, your Megara to your Hercules, or some shit like that. Somebody could also have Sagittarius in their chart, or somebody could be well traveled, think about traveling. They could be very wise, philosophical. Somebody could have a higher education, be into law, religion, or just have strong ethics. Somebody could be very spiritual. We got yin and yang out here twice. You see that? So this is a spiritual connection. So whoever this fallen love of yours is, like this hidden love, a fallen love. So I'm getting somebody's falling for someone hard. And they know that this is like a divine connection. This is the yin to my yang. Plain and simple. We have the ox, Capricorn, diligent, dependable, strong, determined. They could be the Chinese zodiac of the ox, or they could just have these traits. The white bishop, light and conscious. So somebody can also be very analytical, logical. Even though they're spiritual, they can also be very analytical, logical, and want the facts versus like more emotional. Which I get that, because like especially if somebody is in that the law and religion, you have to keep your emotions really out of it. You have to stay professional, because if you don't, a lot of the times it's going to be hard to be able to do your job because you're just in your emotions. Somebody could be thought of as very magical, or again witchy. We were getting the witchy sisters. We were also getting the white witch. So somebody could see somebody as very witchy, or like a master manifester. Like they can alchemize whatever they touch turns to gold. The Midas touch. Somebody could have Leo in their chart as well. Somebody can see somebody as like a romantic. With a romantic fertility, creativity. Like somebody could see them as all these things here. Or see them as like, I could have that with this person. With low down low, this is kind of giving me hermit energy. Or you could be wondering if this person is down low. Meaning, like, are like they're single, but are they like straight? Are they gay? Like, you could be wondering that. And in my instance, I am straight. We have STD in reverse, so this person obviously is clean. Okay, so that is in reverse. Or somebody is like right now is in this type of down low down energy with the STD and stuff like that. You have Aries. Now the Aries was in reverse. STD was in reverse. So somebody could not be in Aries, or somebody could not be in some type of leadership position, because Aries is considered the leader of the zodiac. Or again, like, you got to put it where it needs to go. Some of this could be their person, some of this could be you. All right. Somebody could be into bondage or would like to try bondage. This could be a secret. Somebody could be into bondage, and that's a secret. Not everybody knows about that. And we have the fairy here. Somebody could be seen as like, we got Aura Shield activated. We got Divine Twin, Ether, Sorcery. Somebody can see somebody is very, very spiritual. Plus, we also have Mermaid. Like, very supernatural. And we also have supernatural being at the end. Now, this was in reverse. So that means it's giving me like they have forward movement. But somebody could be experiencing some car issues, or experience somebody abandoning and leaving them when, times were hard. It was like, fuck this, you deal with it. Bye. I'm going to go out and do whatever I want. I don't care if I help made the mess. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? It could be just something like that. We have Dominions. Again, somebody could be highly protected. We have Scorpio here. Somebody could be stalking a Scorpio, or Scorpio could be stalking. We got Aries out here. We also had Scorpio Aries came out in the who you might be dealing with area. Or I'm getting, you guys could be stalking. Ooh, okay. You guys could be stalking each other, but nobody's saying anything. That's where this is coming in. Okay, that's where this is coming in. You guys are not saying anything to each other. You guys are, shh, we're not going to talk to each other. We're not. We're feeling all these feelings. But damned if we ever talk to each other. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, we also got Earth sign, either Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something at night. Somebody could be working at night, like work night shift, because Earth is about work and making money and stuff like that. So somebody could probably do that. Or this is what they could be doing at night, is stalking. Mars. Bro, again, Aries Scorpio is so fucking strong. Aries Scorpio. And it's giving me like the divine thing. Like, somebody could be an Aries and somebody else can be a Scorpio, and it's like a divine thing. However, if you're in this type of time frame, I suggest you get out and make sure it can be something you can get rid of. Okay? Okay, so with this one, the Four of Swords. With somebody, okay, this is also giving me living rent free on their mind. You could be dreaming about this person, like having dreams. All right, in the middle of like, I'm getting that song in the middle of the night by LA do what's her name? Used to know vacation has one drag. Okay, Ellie Duhe, Duhe, and it's called In the Middle of the Night. Debt is in reverse, so somebody could not be in debt, or somebody, has a little bit of debt, or, whatever, third word needs to go, but it was in reverse. Fixed was also in reverse, and this is giving me, like somebody who's not really just stuck in their ways, like they're more adaptable. Again, somebody could also be in reverse, stuck in their ways, because again, Scorpio. Okay, let's just say that the Aries is more flexible and more adaptable and willing to like move, with the whole, like, for example, spirituality or something like that. They're able to like kind of understand and put things into a different perspective. where somebody else could be more like, I'm not getting like set in their ways, but more just like logical. They need to like, okay, yeah. So somebody, this is a yin to your yin. So with this in reverse, somebody could be more of the spiritual aspect and see things from a like an otherworldly perspective, where you could be like the Scorpio, because Scorpio is right here on the card too. All right, we've been getting Scorpio heavy out here as a motherfucker. I mean, you can be any one of these signs as well, or whatever. But I'm getting like, say the Aries is more an outside the box thinker, where the Scorpio is more of the in the box thinker, if that makes sense. And here's the thing, like, you guys can help balance each other out. Where the Aries is like out, like flying about, you can help kind of tether them down and be like, you know, hey, come back down here real quick. I need you to kind of see this within this perspective before you go flying out all over the place. It could be something like that. And the same thing with you, be where like they'd be like, hey, you know, like you need to step back a second and look at it from a different point of view. It can be like that. That'd be really cool. That'd be awesome to have in a relationship. We got the Ace of Swords. You can see somebody is very either cutthroat or very like sharp with their words and just very honest, truthful, loyal. Somebody could be, you know, practicing abstinence or celibate. You can see yourself having a home with this person, a family with this person. You can see them obviously taking care of themselves. You can see them in their feminine, or you can be like, you know, this person's been in their masculine long enough. I want to put them in their feminine. I want to be able to take care of them and provide for them type deal. Like you can just see this as your person and you want to provide for them because you know that they'll appreciate it. You probably have been dealing with people who did not appreciate this shit. It's always give. Like I'm hearing like giving cars and like purses and fancy shoes, going to fancy dinners, you know, and this person just never really appreciated it, especially if they always fought with you about everything. Like always trying to pick a fight. And it'd be over the stupidest shit. You'd just be looking like, why are we even fighting about this? What the fuck? Something about wintertime, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. There was something else with that. It's giving me that card that we read in the beginning for number 99, where it's saying end the old relationships in order to bring in what is better and like something new, but it will also be better. Because we also got temperance out here. We got anxiety in reverse. Or somebody could be like, because remember this STD card was in reverse, right? So originally. So like say that somebody's not anxious because they know they don't have an STD. Now, the other can be said where somebody is anxious about the fact that they could have an STD because the next card that comes out is test result positive. Okay. We also have the Queen of Swords. I'm getting with this right here, especially with the spirituality, you could have found out through a reading or somebody just, like I said, like you could have found out like a friend of yours had something before and then all of a sudden you go get tested and you have the same shit. Like, did you guys mess around? Like, why would I have this if that was the same thing you had? And I know damn well my ass isn't getting down with you and getting down with her. Have you been getting down with her? It could be something like that. So with the Queen of Swords, I mean, this could be in the sense like, you know, that this like it's right under this. So this could be a very, you know, honest, like it could be even brutally honest sometimes, like not giving a damn how you feel about the situation because it needs to be said. Plunger is in reverse. So with the 99 coming out and talking about ending relationships, this is probably giving me more of the sense that you haven't done that yet. You haven't ended something that was toxic yet. But you need to. Because, you know, with the plunger, what do you use the plunger for? You unclog shit. You unclog shit in a toilet. So you got to get rid of the shit. You got to plunge it out, unclog it. And then you got Ophiuchus in the reverse, which is more of like, I consider Ophiuchus like the gateway of the zodiacs, the the person that kind of like opens up the realm or the portal that you can go through to see the other realms or whatever. That's what I was getting with this card. Like that's what he does. So that was in reverse. So until you clear everything out, that gateway stays closed. So you want this, you can have it. You guys are meant to be with it. Like it feels like you got your guys is like if you haven't met yet, when you meet, like it's just like okay, I'm getting the song. I'm just now hearing it. Apparently, it's been playing for a little bit, but now I'm just now hearing it. It's what was it? That song from Twilight, Thousand Years. Like you could have known this person for 1,000 lifetimes before. So like when you guys meet, you guys feel like, all right, this person feels familiar. I feel safe with this person. That's because that's your person. Now, what sucks is that if you meet this person and you're in a relationship that's shit, and that's going to end up making you fumble. Because, like I said, where you don't, with the TikTok running out of time, like where you lack the action, because we got action here, somebody needs to start taking action. They're sitting here stalking, but they're not taking action. They're sitting there dreaming about you, but they're not taking action. It's like, make it make sense, dude. Why are you tormenting yourself? You feel like your hands are tied, but your hands are not tied. You're literally doing it to yourself. Like all you have to do is communicate. It looks like all you have to do is communicate if you haven't already. But before you do communicate, I would make sure this is just pure communication, right? I would make sure that you are no longer in a toxic relationship. I'm not saying that, because I get that some people don't want to not have sex or whatever. I get it. Like some people are just very over sexual. That's something you also need to work on, but I digress. It's one thing to have somebody that you go to on a regular, beat down or whatever, you know what I mean? As long as you're doing it with protection. But if you're trying to be in some type of relationship while you're having some type of situationship going on, it's not going to work. Like this person's not going to go for it, especially if they're that anointed. And if they got high values in themselves, they got balance, and they're locked down. They're like, no, I ain't going to get none of this. Fix this first. What the hell? You know what I mean? It's like you just got to fix. Like, make sure you're clean. Make sure you're available, emotionally available for one. And like you're gonna get what you want, but you gotta take action. You gotta start doing instead of thinking, instead of being all up in your head and causing yourself a whole bunch of bullshit and pain for no fucking reason. Because then we have at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, you're literally stabbing yourself right now. Okay, what is there? I mean, I said something about communicate, but let's just see what else comes out. What else you can do to make this situation work in your favor. Evanescence, My Immortal is playing. You got Divine Union on this one. What's your advice on the situation regarding this hidden love, this secret admirer? I was even talking about fumbling, and I just saw the fumble card. So yeah, somebody needs to make a choice. I really hope somebody's not trying to do dark magic to like a come to me spell or something along those lines, because yeah, number 22, Master Builder. You're fucking around with somebody who's highly anointed, my guy. Like, this is not a good idea to be trying to. Because here's the thing: people who are not on their north node of things, that might actually work on. Okay. The only problem is that they can go psycho. Okay, they can end up going psycho on your ass. Now, if you're doing this to somebody who is highly anointed, is on their north path, north node, and can decipher when shit like this is happening and do a return to sender, because you can't get mad like, oh, they sent it back. Yes, the fuck I did send it back. The hell you mean? Like, how are you gonna sit there and send shit like that to me and think that I'm not gonna protect myself? No. The problem is that once that happens, that shit's gonna go back, and now you're gonna be the one that's crazed, obsessed, and that stalker energy. Narcissist. Bottom of this deck, Ace of Cups. Overpouring, especially if you need to start pouring more into yourself than into other people at this time. So you may like somebody, you may want to be with them, but if you're not on that right path, the sooner you get to getting yourself together and pouring into yourself, the sooner you can go be with this person. Because keep in mind, it did have that running out of time card. So that means that if you don't start soon, that you're just gonna fumble the bag. I saw the fumble card come out here somewhere. Yeah, you're gonna fumble them. Okay, the sooner you start getting your shit together, the sooner that this person will end up coming to you. All right, because we attract, not chase. Right, we don't chase people, we attract them, especially if you're feminine. All right, it is the male that is supposed to be, the masculine that is one that's supposed to come and state their claim in a sense. You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to go, especially if you want that balanced union. So that's hidden. Somebody went to somebody for some dark magic and they didn't get the full truth about somebody. Because we got distorting truths, focusing on half truths. Now, whether this person or reader that they went to didn't know that they were giving them half the truth or distorting, or didn't know that they were distorting the truth, which is why I always ask to see if I can channel for a person. You shouldn't just do it, because some of the times there are things you're not supposed to know about a person, and they're not going to give you the correct information because this person's protected. Now, because of that, depending on what information they received, they could have been disgusted or pissed off or something and decided to be like, yeah, I want to do some magic on this person, yada, yada, yada. They were trying to... So, this is fucked up. Okay, I'm getting two separate energies. I'm getting an energy, because we had like a hidden love, secret love or some shit. There could be somebody who has a hidden love for someone, and like I said, went to go this route and found out that they're disgusted about what this person does or can do or whatever, and decided to do some magic so they can end their creativity, end their transformation, make them spend recklessly, fuck up their relationships. They could have done that. Now, what I'm also getting is that there's a second energy, and the second energy is not going to do this type of shit to you. They're actually going to see you for who you are, which is obviously of the light. Yeah, so over here, this is giving me the, yeah, this person definitely has fallen from grace. Yeah. This is someone you probably extended olive branches to. So there could be, all right. Now, if nobody has really done dark magic, this could be in the sense that, because like I said, dark magic is somebody doing physical stuff to someone. So say that you're in a relationship where somebody has did some nasty shit, and you could either be disgusted by it. With fertility and creativity here, somebody could have trapped somebody in a pregnancy, or somebody could be lying about a pregnancy, and then with the disgust here, you're disgusted by it, and you got to make a decision. Like with reckless spending, this could also mean in the sense that somebody could be spending their money on somebody recklessly. You know, like, oh, I'll buy you anything. Like, I feel like whoever you are more in transactional relationships. It's like, in order for you to get some type of love out of somebody, you have to give them some type of materialistic possession, whether it's actual cash or, you know, extravagant gifts or travel, fancy dinners. Like there's no just chill. Let's go have a picnic in the park. Let's go do something where we don't have to spend money. It's something like that. Because the person that you're going to end up being, your twin that came out in the first spread, is going to be somebody who's opposite of you. So you might be somebody who is materialistic. We got Capricorn energy out here, and that's more in the like Earth energy. So that's giving me more like somebody who's more material, who likes the finer things in life, per se. Where somebody is just like somebody could want the new phone every time it comes out, or somebody could have something they've had for like the past 10 years, a phone that they had for the last 10 years, and they're like, well, why would I need a new one? Like it still works. If it ain't broke, why try to fix it? You know, like why do we need to get a new one when this one works just fine? It could be something like that. You could have feared this person's anger or what they might do to you. Because the fact that we have an executioner and a narcissist out here, right after that we got fear. It's like, dude, this bitch is crazy. Like, she'll cut me, she'll stab me. I'll wake up in the middle of my sleep with half my head shaved and missing an eyebrow. Like, I don't want to break up with this person because she's fucking a wackadoodle. Or he's a wackadoodle. But again, that's the tactic. That's just them finding ways to keep you stuck. All right. But like, for example, my son's ex tried to be like, oh, well, you know, I guess, you know, if you don't need me anymore, I just, you know, no reason for me to be around. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he was basically implying that he was going to end his life because I didn't want nothing more to do with him anymore. And I was just like, oh God. I ended up having to call the police and be like, hey, you know, yada, yada, go to this address. And then I also called his best friend who lived right down the street just in case they had time. It was a mess. It was a mess. I'm like, weren't you the one that cheated and said that I wasn't a strong enough woman for you? It's like, but you're going to sit here and okay. Don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. All right, so we got somebody's extending an olive branch. And it's just, I'm sorry. Mental illness is not a joke, but like, to me, it's just giving me Rihanna's song. It was one of the very first songs that she made. You look so dumb right now, standing outside my house. trying to apologize. This looks like you just look so ugly when you cry. Please, just cut it out. Somebody, like again, we got Divine Twin here. So somebody's extended an olive branch. Okay, so you got somebody here that okay, so you're somebody here you're physically dealing with. And then you got somebody over here who's extending an olive branch of maybe just pure communication. And you're stuck in your head. But like you're stuck in your head, like which way do I need to go? Which way do I go? Do I choose this or do I choose that? You know what I mean? You're trying to balance it out. But because it goes straight into the Ace of Swords, I think the decision is like not hard at all. You're going to be like, okay, yeah, I need to cut out the karmic, this fallen twin, because this is what I'm getting. Put it where it needs to resonate, man or woman, but I'm getting strongly that there's a man here that's dealing with a woman who might be lying about the paternity of a pregnancy or infidelity issues, like they're just being, because we got the lust at the bar, fallen twin, and the one ring that's falling over is the one with the diamond on it, which is the female. Again, like I said, put it where it needs to go, man or woman. But it's like, so because you have this physical, okay, so you have this physical history with this one, and this one's the unknown, because this is the olive branch. You don't really know what's going to happen with this person, but there is an olive branch of peace. And you're deciding whether or not you want to take it, because you're so used to all this craziness that it is like, I've gotten this before, like where your road has now split into two. And like, that's what it is. Okay, you've been traveling down this road and all of a sudden you probably met somebody, whether you actually, because we had stalkers, so I'm not getting that you actually physically met this person. You can, but where it needs to resonate though, but you can probably not physically met this person. And there's this olive branch where you have an opportunity to meet this person or to talk to this person, something along those lines. Or this person is giving you a choice to be like, hey, you know, you have a chance to actually be over here with me if you really want to. This could be in the sense of you actually meeting this person, knowing physically who this person is. Now, this is what, like I said, the two decisions, you're going to have to make a choice. Which sword are you going to take? And with this one here, with the one sword, you're slicing out the toxicity and you're choosing the divine twin. Somebody could be the zodiac sign of the rabbit. Focus. Somebody could also be a Pisces. You got Ophiuchus. Somebody could have Ophiuchus in their charts. There's a different chart that you can look into. I forgot what it's called. When I remember what it's called, you can look in to see whether or not you have Ophiuchus in your chart. There's a secret that somebody is a catalyst for them being up in their head and to get them out with the debt. Okay. So this right here was your catalyst. This is a secret. You're keeping this a secret. You're not letting anybody know that this is that catalyst, that you're making a decision to transform, because you also got the transformation up here as well. You're making a decision to kind of like change up your life a little bit, to be on like the more peaceful side of things. Like you can still do what you do for a living if it's making you money, you know what I mean? Because I know in the beginning, like last week or whatever, I was getting a lot of like people doing OnlyFans or, you know, just adult industry. Nobody's saying that you need to give that up if you don't want to give that up. But at the same time, like you need to start protecting yourself better, protecting your energy more. And having that work-life balance, especially if you're going to want to be in this divine connection. So we also got the Chinese zodiac of the tiger. Somebody could also be an Aquarius. And with debt, somebody, like I said, somebody could be, if they were doing dark magic and this shit is going back, their karma is to be in their head, to have nightmares about you, be in debt. So it's giving me like the more of the mental, the love life, and it's also giving me debt, so financial issues. Now, if it's not the dark magic kind, this is more like, ooh, this is okay. All right, so the catalyst, you're in your head, you're deciding to be brave and confident. And with this debt, this is, I mean, you could be dealing with some karmic debt. You know what I mean? This doesn't necessarily actually have to be like past due bills or anything. This is just karmic debt, things that you've done in the past that you kind of have to deal with. It doesn't necessarily have to be as strong as like homicide or anything like that, because I'm getting the movie Devil. If you've ever seen the movie Devil, basically a bunch of people are in this elevator, and the elevator started having problems, and all of a sudden the people in the elevator started dying. And trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Why are people dying? Who's the murderer? Why is somebody killing us? Yada, yada, yada. It turns out that, the devil was here to collect a debt. Okay? A karmic debt. All right? That could also be what's going on here. So you might have to also, with this catalyst here, like this could also just like accepting the fact that you have to pay up someone some karmic debt. You're being brave, you're being confident about it, you're taking the licks. All right, so we got Aquarius, Gemini, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra again, any air sign, honestly, Pisces, zodiac of the rabbit, zodiac of the monkey, and then we got Leo, Capricorn again. Something significant about the summertime. I mean, we are finally in the summertime. We got Cancer, Leo, Virgo, any earth sign, Scorpio, Leo again, Libra, Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. What can you tell me about like this infidelity? Because I'm getting something about the infidelity and the secret pregnancy thing. Oh, wait a minute. Who could be the father? Okay. All right. So there's this. We're going to figure out who could be the father. How about that? There's this one. Where's my other one? Okay. So in regards to who the father may be, like say that this is you, right? Say this is you trying to figure out whether or not, like, for a fact that there's a possibility that you may not be the father. All right? We're going to get some signs. If a sign pops out, knowing that this could possibly either be your reading or like it gives you confirmation, like say Libra pops out and you're like, okay, my friend is a Libra and I know for a fact, like I've been having inklings about maybe them getting together, so that might be confirmation for you. But again, you can always email me to get confirmation, like, because it is a collective. Again, this could be your situation too. So, like, put it where it needs to go. We got third house on the bottom of the deck, and that's Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so any fire sign, Pisces, Virgo, Pisces, Sag and Pisces is coming out pretty strong. So fire sign specifically. We got Gemini, Virgo, Gemini's coming out strong. Air signs again. So we do Chinese zodiac of the horse. We got Pisces again, and we also got more fire sign. Heavy fire, heavy air, a little bit of Pisces, and we also got Virgo, 2 Virgos out here, and then we got the Chinese zodiac of the horse. Okay. What can you tell me about this person who may be the father of this possible infidelity when it comes to a paternity? Obviously, we know who the mother is. We need to know what the father is. Gang member. This could be your best friends to lover. So your best friend could end up sleeping with your lover. Somebody could be a father. Oh, that's some Jerry Springer shit. Your father could have been messing around with your person. Oh my god. Okay, so somebody could be considered an enemy of yours. Mechanic. Now with mechanic, somebody can be a mechanic, or somebody you know just recently got their car back from a mechanic. Okay. With this, somebody could be with Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer obviously was gay, so somebody could also be gay, or maybe bisexual. But we also got Slayer here. So, okay, I'm getting that scene from Lucy. We got the gang member. So I'm getting that scene from Lucy where she was being held captive. You know, before she had all that blue stuff running through her, that guy came in and started like trying to hit on her or whatnot and try and and you have that mattress. Like, that was another thing I didn't notice until a little later. Like, I watched the movie again. There was a mattress on that floor. So somebody could be into like human trafficking, or just, has no boundaries and is just willing to, because I'm getting, with the rapist here, I'm getting somebody who can be a little bit more forceful in getting what they want. Okay, that could also be the issue. And keep in mind too, somebody could also have been raped and is now pregnant by the rapist. All right. What do we got on the bottom of the bottom of the deck? Is a bodyguard. Underneath that, karmic feminine, masculine. So with bodyguard, somebody could be with a gang member. I'm getting okay, again, I'm getting that image with Lucy in the hall in the hotel, and those guys, those really big dudes coming down and like taking her away. So somebody could be in that type of status as a bodyguard when it comes to a gang member. Put it where it needs to go. Like I said, there's a lot of people in on it, so who knows? All right. How about getting a description on what this person may look like? Again, you can email me in the description. My email is in the description. If you want to get, if you have an inkling that the child may not be yours or they might be stepping out, you can email me, let me know, and I can kind of look into it for you. Initials QRST. Somebody can have braids, country bumpkin, older. Somebody can have freckles, facial hair, muscular, dark features, hair, skin, eyes. Initials EFG. Somebody can have dreads, can be chubby, and we also have overweight. What? Give me exactly what the actual father of the child in question. How about that? Because I feel like I'm getting a little bit of like both man and woman. Give me the description of the father, the supposed father of the child in question. Whatever child is in question, give me something on what the father actually looks like of the child in question. The biological father, please. Somebody could be shorter than you. Limbs, hair, neck, nose, torso. I mean, it says features, but it could also be, you could be taller, they could be taller. But I'm getting like somebody's going to be shorter than you. Somebody could have longer hair than another person. They think about you all. This is supposed to be in there. But apparently somebody thinks about you all the time. Eyes, lips, and body. Above average. Youngest. Somebody could be the youngest. Age gap of 5 years, up to 5 years or plus. A, B, C, D. MNOP and S or QRST. And then there's also some weight gain. On the back of this one. Below 5 foot. Somebody could be below 5 foot. Is the person who is questioning a paternity in the live at this point in time? Yes. Does he believe that he is the father? Yes. Is he the father? No. I suggest you definitely check it out before you sign any paperwork. I talked about this, I think, yesterday too. This is coming in heavy. So you were here yesterday. You're here again today. If you were here yesterday and are here back again today, this is double confirmation. I'm sorry, but it's better to know now. Hopefully you haven't signed anything yet. But it's better to know now before you get trapped into something that you don't need to be trapped in. Okay. What is the person on your mind? Think about you. And this is like in a romantic sense, okay? What does the person on your mind think about you? And this is not the karmic. This is the divine. There we go. I was about to say, I was like, I don't know if you want to know what the karmic's thinking with this deck. All right, so this is the divine person that's on your mind. What do they want to do? Like, what are they thinking about when it comes to you? What do they want to do? I hope I never had to say goodbye to you. Seeing you makes my day so much better. You turn me on so much that it's not fair. Would you roleplay cosplay with me? You feel so unbelievably amazing. Face down, ass up. I want to know everything about you. I want to hold you. I want to feel you on top of me. I don't want anyone else to be with you. I have a foot fetish. And multiple times a night. Okay. Should we do any more on love or dating? No. You want finances next? Okay. So something about finances now. All right. Who are we talking to in regards of needing to know something about finances? What signs are we talking to that need to know more about their finances? Something stuck? Plateauing? Okay, Chinese zodiac sign of the monkey on the bottom of the deck. Chinese zodiac of the rooster. We have fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. Fourth house is Cancer. Aquarius. 11th house is Aquarius, Taurus, and somebody could be the Chinese zodiac of the dragon. Where'd it go? Okay, so finances. What do they need to know about their finances? What do they need to know when it comes to their finances? Finances. All right, what do they need to know when it comes to their finances? I don't know if somebody's planning on going to like an amusement park. Got Taurus, and Taurus rules the second house, which is of finances. Going out drinking with your buddies. You got the trio here. I'm getting that song Tove Lo Habits again in my head. Six of Cups, something about family. I don't know if somebody's maybe getting some type of inheritance, because this is giving me like, you know how somebody passes away, sometimes they have a reading of the will, but sometimes they have a video that you watch. Yeah, look at that, all seeing eyes at the very bottom of the deck. Oh, somebody could be mad. Somebody could be mad at the fact that you might be getting something. This is the, where is it? This is divinely guided for you to get something. My condolences, but something's divinely guided for you to get something, and somebody is going to be pissed. Who fucking cares? Why are you so mad? What are you so mad about? So, my condolences. Somebody could be having to deal with that. I'm also getting something about you might be going out partying with your friends, or have a celebratory drink. It could be something along the lines of you finding out that you're about to be a father, or you're finding out that you got divorced and you didn't have to pay too much alimony, or you found out that you dodged a bullet by not being a father to somebody's kid. It could be something like that. But we have for your finances, something might be ending. It might be a job. Okay, so there might be a job that you might need to move away from. It's time to lay it to rest. Virgo, you're with the details and everything in your head. So you're probably going through it over and over in your head, like, should I leave? Should I go? But the divine is basically saying, yes, you need to move away from this job. It's time to go. We got work habits here. Health, fitness. Somebody could just be in this energy. We got Virgo again. But it's giving me in the sense like somebody's now, this could be working on yourself as well, like your inner abundance. So when I'm getting this, you also might need to move away from some type of relationship that might be causing you financial stress, financial ruin. Like your hands feel like they're tied, they're bound. Metatron's cube, that's the blueprint creation. Again, this is giving me this could be the blueprint creation to what you need to do in order to save money. Save money. We got the Emperor out here. We got balance. So balance. You're thinking or dreaming of ways, meditating on how you can balance out your finances. Somebody is in surprise. Somebody might be also surprised that say if somebody was trying to send you some type of it's considered black magic. Is somebody talking a bunch of smack about you not being able to have this, you'll never have that, you'll never be able to do this, and now they're in surprise that you can have that you followed your North Node, and you're going to get you can get a true twin out of this. Master number 11. Something could be illuminating for you in a sense. Catalyst twin, Dharma. Yeah, so fortune is in your favor when it comes to finances. Again, this could be a new job that's going to be able to pay you more. This could be you breaking. I did a pick a card reading. It's called Breaking the Chains That Bind You. So you might be breaking those chains. And the second you do that, you're like, oh my goodness, just look at all this good stuff that's coming my way. Oh my God, look at that. Look at this. So you have fertility and creativity. And then you also got the Six of Swords, where it's moving away from calmer waters. Look at all that fighting and stuff. You're peace. I'm going to go over there where they're having fun and the sun's shining bright and nobody's trying to kill each other. Look at all the swords they're trying to throw into my boat. It's a no. This could, like I said, this could be in celebration. You guys are celebrating. You're with your friends. You're out having a drink, being like, yes, we did it. I did it. I got out of there. You're happy. Now, the only issue is that it's kind of frozen your heart. So you're kind of stuck in a material state. And I was getting that before. So you could probably be in your player stage at the moment. Somebody could be Single, sexy, and successful. My throat is itchy all of a sudden. Roses are significant. We got a rose here, we got a rose there. He's holding a rose. So I'm getting like somebody wants to give somebody their flowers. Or wants to give somebody a flower, like a flower of thanks. Somebody could be adult, 1859, or working in adult industry. We got player here, so possibly. We got slow and steady. There could be some type of gossip going on that somebody is now deciding to, go in their north node, balance out their, because you got to keep in mind the way you treat yourself is also how you're also going to come out on top when it comes to like finances or any type of abundance. Okay, knowing your worth. By that meaning, like knowing your worth when it comes to a job, and they're not paying you what they're supposed to be paying you. Knowing your worth when it comes to a relationship that financially drains you, and they don't add anything to you; they're just adding more stress. And it's like I said, like everything ties into your finances. It depends on how you treat yourself. It's how you'll get more money. Like if you believe in yourself and you have that confidence, a lot of the times you can get that job. You'll be that one person out of a million or out of 100 people applicants that applied, and because you came in confident as a motherfucker, knowing exactly how to do the job, you get the job. Now this could all have also been illuminated, like say that I'm this psychic that helps illuminate this for you, and you're like having that aha moment, and that's where you're like, finally, okay, now I know what to do. I can get out of this situation. I can move on to calmer waters. I can live a good, happy life. I mean, this is also giving me like, since you might be an overgiver, like you might be a people pleaser. So with this here, this may mean like in a sense that you may not have like completely frozen your heart up, but you're just using your heart a little bit less. And with this player energy, you don't have to necessarily be a full-blown player. I'm hearing that line from Catching Fire from the Hunger Games, where she's like, well, how do people pay for the pleasure of your company? And he's like, with secrets. So somebody could actually do the adult industry here. But somebody's thinking like, I really appreciate how this person illuminated this for me, and I want to hopefully one day give them their flowers, give them their thanks, give them thank you for illuminating this. It could be something like that, or in the sense that, now that you're single, you're like, I'm going to go out and play. I'm going to go have fun and play, but I'm going to do it in the right way. I'm not going to sit here and just throw my energy about, unprotected. You can, I'm not sitting here telling you what to do. Okay. I'm just saying, just protect your energy, including your body, your temple. It is sacred. It is the blueprint of you. So everything, love, work, like how you see yourself, all ties also into your finances. We have Gemini, any earth sign, Aquarius, Three of Cups, any water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. So I'm getting like all signs right here. Yeah, all the signs are out here. That song Evanescence, Call Me When You're Sober, is on again. Okay. Do we have anything else to go over? No. Let's get a little bit on it's saying no, we don't have anything, but I'm going to see who might be in the chat. Let's do that. Who might be watching? We'll do that. For the next 15 minutes, we'll see who might be watching, what's going on. If I need, you love me. Who's in the live? Who can you tell me is in the live right now? I'm getting 1 to 6. I see something about 16 could also be significant. Do I need to pull out any more letters? No. Okay. Something Moss. I don't know. Like I know there's I mean somebody's name could be Moss, but what I'm also getting is like that it's like a brand. It says Moss. Okay, we have. I'm seeing Jay, Joe. We got Hose. so something about mom. A mom could be watching. I got Mason. Zoo. Something about Sway. Like the song Sway from Pussycat Dolls. Something about it, like somebody might live near a zoo, or somebody probably visited a zoo recently. Something about a group. The song All the Things She Said by Tattoo is playing right now. Zoe. We got Kay. We also got Kevin. Joan. Somebody could have just had a shower because I'm seeing so where somebody could have just washed their hands. Wendy, or somebody just went to Wendy's or had Wendy's today. Soy. Getting something about soy sauce, duck sauce. Somebody probably had some Chinese food. We have MASH. Now, MASH is a show. We also got Jody. John. Something about Coke. Either somebody's snorting Coke or somebody's drinking Coca-Cola. We got SZA, so somebody probably likes to listen to hip hop. Now I'm seeing hip hop. Now I'm seeing Lo Mein. Yeah, so something about Asian. Now I'm seeing Asia on here. Asian. Something about a mafia. I'm also seeing something about like with the sway. I'm also thinking about maybe suede shoes, so maybe Italian suede shoes. We also have the mafia out here. I mean, it could be any type of mafia, but June, as in Joon. Something about Nike. Somebody probably wears Nikes or is wearing Nikes right now. Nike shoes. Somebody could be gay. I'm getting Sanche. Chasse. Vogue, that song by Madonna, Vogue. Something either skin or skim. Somebody probably shows a lot of skin, or they drink skim milk, maybe some type of lactose oat milk or something like that. Maybe their body doesn't digest well when it comes to dairy. The song Usher, Oh My God, came on, so somebody's probably thinking like, oh my God. Somebody's name could be Shay. Shane. Jim. Jimmy. Patsy. Or something about a pastry. Michelle. Mike. Something also, I'm getting Jordan too. Jojo. Somebody has an easy pass. You know those easy passes? Daisy could be significant. Dave. All right. That what time is it? We've got 7 more minutes. Let's see. Let's do messages real quick, and then we'll end it. So this is whatever comes out. In here can be pretty much anything. All right, strongest energy and strongest messages that need to come out. This could be something you want to say or what they want to say to you, but where it needs to resonate. Somebody's planning something. We got Master Manifestor, so somebody's planning something. Remember to just be healthy and capable. We were just talking about something about lactose intolerant, dude. Seriously. All right, somebody's watching and waiting. All right, so they had dreams of you, exercise, a tragedy ensued, watching and waiting, Freemasons. It could be any type of religion, doesn't have to be Freemasons. Divine union of an emperor and empress, spirit babies, Stargate projects, remote viewing, detached garage. Somebody could have a detached garage or lives in a detached garage. They want to hear what you sound like. You are unlike anyone I have ever met. I want to make you mine. When you mentioned about an inheritance being left to you, they lied. We were just talking about possibly an inheritance coming in. We got frenemies. Used to have friends, now they're enemies. Zhao dynasty, mandate of heaven, birth of Confucianism and Daoism. I mean, this could be in the sense that somebody's having some type of spiritual awakening. Maybe somebody's Asian and they're having a spiritual awakening. Somebody cleans their plate. 3 or more are involved, especially if you are curious of whether or not somebody's cheating on you. It could be up to 3 or more people. You are going through an ascension. I just said somebody could be having some type of spiritual awakening. Role play is a must. Noise campaign. This could be in the sense of domestic violence, or somebody's just being really loud in a bedroom. Somebody is in the wrong. We got frenemies. From used to have friends and now they have enemies. So there's some type of friend that may not actually be your friend. Okay. Getting a raise. Again, this is like that ascension thing. So you might be getting a raise in, maybe self-love or like your abilities. If you have psychic abilities. Merchants. Somebody getting a raise. This could be in the sense of like you getting more customers if you sell stuff. Like if you have your own business, you might be getting more customers. A raise in subscribers, a raise in likes, or people sending you donations. I want to possess you, mind, body, and soul. I never thought of marrying someone until I met you. True love. They love the way you think, speak, and feel. If this is somebody they haven't met yet, they want to, it feels like to me, okay, what this is giving me is this is somebody you haven't met yet. This is like the second you touch them, you don't ever want to let them go. Like you want to stay holding on to them. All-nighter. You're on the right track. Don't let them divert you. Hired. Somebody could be getting hired. Like I was getting something with the finances. Somebody could be getting a new job that's giving them a significant raise, like bump increase, like maybe even a tax bracket. Like again, you're on the right track. Don't let them divert you. Keep going. Don't let whatever job you're at make you feel guilty about leaving when they don't even care about trying to keep you. You know what I mean? If they don't even care about trying to keep any means to keep you there, like giving you a raise and shit, don't give a fuck about whether or not they're trying to guilt trip you. It's like, if you really wanted me to stay, you should have paid me more. Like, what the fuck you thought? They pleasured themselves to your pictures. You got multiple lifetimes, less than 50. A harem. Somebody could have like a lot of names under their belt. Or with the lifetimes. And with the Zhao dynasty, like say you were like a concubine of theirs. Like say they were like a ruler of some sort and you were like a concubine. And like, because they never met anyone like you rose up in ranks very, very quickly and became the queen or some shit like that. I don't share, so I wouldn't be able to do that. Like the concubines would probably have to be able. They tried to attach a dark entity to your child because they couldn't get to you. He pimps out his girlfriend in order to get out of legal situations. That's fucked up. How's it hanging? You were under investigation because of their lies about you, but they are now under investigation. You try to make friends, but every time you do, they end up with a hidden agenda. Keep friends close and keep your enemies even closer. Soulmate. Lavish life. Ming Dynasty. Sea voyages, Forbidden City, completion of the Great Wall. So this could be like a completion of a cycle, and now with that, it's giving me that six of Swords where you're sailing off to calmer waters. like with the Forbidden City, like this could be something that's completely for taboo and forbidden to you. Like this could be like a new religion. This could be just a new country or just culture. Like say you're from the Americas and you decide that you're going to go live in Paris. You're going to have to learn the language. You're going to have to learn or how they operate over there. So it could be something like that. Remember to always take your vitamins. Somebody hired a voodoo priest or priestess whenever they had a spell work on over here. Shang Dynasty. Elaborate bronze casting or early oracle bone writing. Again, this is giving me like in the sense of like, I mean, this could be what they do too with the oracle and bone writing. They probably do those the chicken bones or whatever. They throw them down and they kind of channel that way. That could be something that they do. Again, this could be something in the sense that, you know, a new religion or a new way of thinking. Like maybe you might get into oracle. Maybe you might get into some type of tarot or whatever. It all depends. It's something that you haven't done before. And because it's forbidden here, like this is something could be forbidden in your family's religion. You know what I mean? Like they could see this as like something demonic or whatever. Like even though you like, here's the thing: people can use the Bible for demonic ways. You know what I mean? Like what's his name? Where they get that thing where don't drink the Coke. Jim Jones. Him, for example, he used it in the wrong way. David Waco, Texas. David Koresh, that's his name. He used it in the wrong way. They love to cook and enjoy the outdoors. You are getting a new start in life. Be prepared. It's coming soon. It will be bittersweet, but you will be happier in the long run. There is a hidden protection order on you. Turn up and get down. And with this hidden protection order, this is giving me in the sense like you're heavily protected by the divine, or there could be somebody who has a crush on you, like a hidden, like a secret admirer. That is like, you know what, if anybody tries to go after this person, I'm going to like fuck them up. It could be like that. Turn up and get down and party. Blood sacrifice. We have this is right over the voodoo priestess. Somebody hired a voodoo priestess and tried to do some spell work on you, and it was probably some type of blood fucking sacrifice. Braces. Somebody can wear braces or wear brace like on your arms, wrists, knees, whatever. You know, as you get older, your body starts to betray you. They're praying that for dark forces to come and take you, but God won't allow it. Remember what I just said, hidden protection order. That could be something of the divine, or like I said, somebody could like we were getting something about mafia too. So somebody can like be in mafia and be like, oh, this person needs to be protected. Do whatever you can. It needs to be off the books. We cannot be talked about. That could also be something like FBI too. Don't take the bait. They want you to fuck up. You will have to get through. You have the will to get through any and everything. Your spirit team has always got your back. They copycat you to make their dark deeds look like yours. Somebody's going through a rebirth. All right, it's giving me a tower moment where you're having an ego death and revamping yourself. This could be in the sense of getting a makeover. Like say you lost a bunch of weight and your clothes don't fit anymore, and you now want to get a new hairdo, just like a whole new you, right? Somebody's just rebirthing themselves. Marked for death. This is right over, dude, this is right over the voodoo priestess and the blood sacrifice. Somebody tried to fuck you up, but God won't allow it. It won't allow it. So guess what that means? That shit's going back. All right. So, and like the thing, like marked for death doesn't necessarily actually mean like dead. You know what I mean? This could be death to your finances, death to your love life, death to forward movement of any kind, whether it's your car or career. You are destined to not work a 9-to-5 job. You are destined to work for you. You could be a starseed, or you can have starseed children, or you're meant to have starseed children. Okay, so we have, like, check this out. We have don't take the bait, they want you to fuck up. And then over here we have Princess out his girlfriend for legal situations. This is getting, they're like, they're telling you like, no, you had it all backwards. That's not what we meant at all. That's not what we meant. That's not what was supposed to happen, you know, like Somebody could be lactose intolerant. Some vocation is key. Somebody could be doing insurance fraud. You were under investigation, so somebody probably put you under an investigation for some type of insurance fraud. But now, because you know how they sit there and say like they project whatever they're doing onto you. Like I said, making their dark deeds look like yours. So that insurance fraud could be that reason. Your new coworker wants you fired. Jealousy and envy. We got golden baby. You might be the golden child, or you have that golden touch, the Midas touch. Somebody could be closed off, or somebody be trying to tell you, no, you got it all backwards, and you're just like, bitch, talk to the hand. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Watch your spending. Somebody is, like I said, somebody's master manifestor. Somebody's a golden child. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Somebody could be hidden. Somebody could be watching you with it. This is where on the right over the investigation card. So somebody could have been following you, tracking you, taking down like your routine, like where you normally go and stuff like that. We have keep up the amazing work. You're almost there. We got a planner. They want to take you, or you take them every time they are around. They wonder if you are interested in them. We got violation by proxy. So, okay, somebody's watching you through somebody else. This could be also like somebody could hack your cameras. Say you got cameras in your house, or you got a Ring camera. Somebody could be hacking your shit and watching you through your stuff by proxy. Like not through their own camera, but through your shit. Earthquake and bed shaking kind of a time. They took money and property that was left to you in the will. The feds know. Somebody could be sleeping with the enemy. And somebody lives for God, angels, and divine. Somebody needs more vitamin D in their life, or somebody wants to give you some of their vitamin D. And somebody could be a member of the Fae community. All right. That's what I got for you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Again, if any of this resonated, go ahead and email me to see whether or not it had anything to do with you, especially if it's talking about the romance and dating department. You know, if you got paternity issues and you want me to kind of dive deeper into it, look into the description box and it'll give you my email, okay? Thank you guys. Love y'all. Thank you so much for the likes, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.